Hey everyone, it's been a while since I last did an update video. In fact, I don't know how long it was since I last made an update video, probably 5 years ago now at this stage. I decided to do it on camera, but I'm gonna be covering myself up because obviously I'm not quite ready to do a face reveal just yet, so I guess this is the most you'll be seeing. So this video serves more of a purpose to fill you guys in on what's going on and any upcoming plans that I have in the near future, or just in general what I've been thinking about. So first of all, I hope you all enjoyed the new album. I worked pretty hard on it. I know it's been 2 years since the last album, but I wanted to make up for it by just making a 19-track, 1 hour and 20-minute long album, which took quite a bit of time, if I'm being honest, with my work and everything. But it's finally out, and to those who haven't heard it, you may as well just get started now, because you're missing out on a lot of material to start the year off. CDs are available and everything. If you want to support me that way, you can buy the CDs over at Bandcamp, and the Halloween project from last year still has CDs available. Only 3 left in stock as of recording this. So with those promotions out of the way, I may as well just get into it. Main thing I wanted to start off, for those who don't follow my Blue Sky, there's a lot of factors that contribute to slowness of progress and whatnot to all my music projects. So in August 2024, I started a 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. job, which has taken a toll on me physically and has been giving me quite a fatigue in general. I've been slowing down progress on music because of that for a while now. I've been doing my best to get stuff out whenever I could, whenever I had the creative energy, but most of the time it was just flat. That rare spark of creativity does come up from time to time, but it would have to take me a lot of free time, which I don't currently have at this moment, to get everything I want to get finished in, I don't know, maybe a week or something. I do have the occasional 2 to 3 days straight day off, or days spaced out in between working. So a lot of the time I'm just shifting that focus to just rest, or whenever I do have an idea, I try to experiment with it a bit and see if I can usually get it done without having it scrapped on the first try. It's the reason why I don't really post demos anymore, because a lot of the things I consider demos I went back on and completed it. But in between that creativity, I'm usually just interacting with other people, playing different games, or just, you know, just screwing around in general. So a lot of the games I've been playing recently has just been Zenless Zone Zero, which I have remixed in the past before, and I absolutely adore that game. If you follow my Blue Sky, then it's pretty much all I post about, really. I've been enjoying the game a lot, and honestly, I never really thought I could find a game that I could get so attached to so quickly, let alone a gacha game made by the same people who made Genshin Impact. In fact, look at my keyboard right now. So a lot of my focuses are shifting just all over the place, but I never once during this entire period have I considered retiring or something, because I feel like I didn't have a decrease of quality in music. It's just, it's getting more different every single year in terms of how I work and whatever. Music is still going to be uploaded, but it's going to be a lot less frequent than it used to be. So for example, albums used to be yearly, EPs used to be during the summer, but then Wave Rush came out in December 2024. So a lot of the projects that I have now is just kind of sporadic and very gradual. I don't post a lot of singles anymore because I always want them to be some part of a bigger project, and those projects could take months or even an entire year to get finished, and I don't want to spoil the surprise for anybody who's anticipating the next project or have me post the best songs off that project. So again, I apologize for such a long wait on all the stuff that I've been uploading lately. Like, I just have a whole lot going on, and even at some points I do have my own low points that I still go through, and I just end up not posting on social media for days, and you know how it is sometimes with work, mental health and all. So all I really want is just your guys' patience and everything, and then yeah, that's it. Like, and then I appreciate you all for sticking around. Like, I know I'm not getting as much attention like I used to be getting, but honestly, that's just the way it is, man. People have their time in the spotlight, and over time, people just gradually just drop off. I know it's a bit of a struggle sometimes, but honestly, that isn't going to keep me from creating more, you know? Whatever I decide to make or finish, I'm just going to post it regardless. So another thing that I've been mainly focused on is the fact that, for those who don't know already, from 2016 to 2020, I used to be a content creator just for fun. So I was doing gaming videos, video essays and whatnot. But then I learned how to get better at music, so I started focusing on that instead, which is where we're at right now. In 2024, I recently had this sudden interest to start creating videos again. I've posted about it here and there on my community tab and whatnot, but in this video, I would just like to say that I do have a second channel specifically for that. I do upload gameplay videos, which, well, the upload times are not very consistent because I just upload there whenever I want to. And there are a few video essays already available from, you know, 2022 when I made that Psycho no Sutoka thing. And then almost a year ago from now, I think, I posted a video essay about my favorite spots in Genshin Impact. A video that I actually scripted, recorded, and everything. And honestly, I look back on that now, and even a year later, I still like how it turned out. I've had other different ideas on what to do with that channel. Next, I think I want to try doing a video essay on Zenless Zone Zero because it's honestly my top 1 game at the moment. And then as of now, I'm starting to play that very popular game that people were talking about 2 years ago, MiSide with Mita and everything. I missed out on that train, and I'm starting to get around to it now to see what was exactly so good about it and see if I can gather some sort of inspiration from it. In general, if you just want to see more of me, just check out that YouTube channel and determine if this is something you'd also would like to watch. And this section is completely brainstormy because I don't know what I'm planning to actually go through with, but I thought I'd be transparent on what I've been thinking about. So one, again, Zenless Zone Zero, I wanted to do an entire remix project on that. So far, I've done like, what, 2 or 3 remixes? One of them I've already released and 2 of them I have finished but never released, and then another one that's still in the work in progress. So with the amount of remixes that I already garnered up, I think I might just put that onto one big compilation. Or hell, let alone split into 3 parts, like the vocal track section, like part 1, the in-game OST remixes, part 2, and then a part 3 will just be original songs, well, by me. Another thing that I was thinking about is some of my projects are going to be turning 5 years old. I know my first official album, Dreams Kill Dreams, that released in January 16th, 17th, 2021. So right around my 16th birthday, believe it or not, I was thinking about doing some sort of like anniversary release for it, at least for CDs, because that haven't gotten sold in ages. It would just be a standard CD release, but I have a few demos that I would like to include in there. Like a few demos, one of which is all the way back in April 2020, and then like some alternate mixes of some tracks that I ended up changing later on. You know, just stuff like that. I want to do more with physical releases eventually, because I do have to budget for it now, and then I don't have to worry about profits and keeping track of orders and pre-orders and whatnot like what I used to do. I'm not worried about losing money. Like, stock is always there even if people don't buy it like immediately on the first day, so it's good. It's like my own little mini marketplace. Like, I'm not too concerned about that. I always wanted to do some sort of like ambient album, ambient, dark ambient, whatever, but also another project that involves ARG work as well. I don't know if that'll even happen at all. I know these are like, what, 4 things I wanted to plan? It's definitely a lot. I have seen some people bring up the podcast before, and I was thinking about it eventually, with some guests. But because that series basically died like in 2022, I don't know if people would still be interested to see them, or if the guests are let alone still interested in doing it. So there are a lot of things that I've been thinking of doing, but it's honestly just a lot to go through with in one go, especially with my strict free time now. That's essentially it, really. Thank you all for listening to me. All my social media links are below for those who want to follow. But I just thought I'd just record this video because I feel like it'd be easier to watch it in the video rather than a post on a completely different platform. I don't know what I have coming up next because honestly, everything is just sporadic these days. So, thank you.